Welcome back to the Anti-Hero channel. My name is Justice Thompson. If you're new, welcome. If you're reoccurring, welcome back. I have my family here today, as we can see, and friends, of course. On this side, stay cool if you want to scoot on in. Okay, nigga. So today, I'm gonna let them cook, unfortunately. And I'm gonna hand them the mic, and they're gonna be talking about their various topics that they want to talk about. I'll be jumping in, and hopefully it's a good and civil conversation. All right. So the first topic is gonna be from the men, which is everybody but you, Megan. Why don't you have it
or do you
ready?
Want to do something else, or could we just? You want to just do? Okay, I'm sorry. Go ahead. Do what you want to do. I'm sorry.
We have a topic.
Discuss it. Okay, you want to talk?
Right,
okay.
the mic.
You can talk here.
I'm not holding the mic for you, buddy.
Yeah. Okay. Let me talk. Okay. So here's my thing. I personally feel like, let's say, okay, here's the perspective. Here's the scenario. Let's say, for example, you're talking to a girl and you and this girl have sex, and then she comes and she's like, this is like a conscious like walk that she's on, and you're like fully aware that she's like been trying to like get closer to God, and she's come to the conclusion that she no longer wants to have sex with you until you guys get married. Would you respect that? I personally feel if you like her enough, I feel like it's extremely obtainable and it's realistic enough for you to respect the fact that she no longer wants to have sex with you. And if you don't like her, you're not going to respect that. Clearly, or it's just like an immaturity thing. Because if you were mature enough and you liked her enough, you would respect it enough to wait.
We're going to get some rebuttals now. Who would like to rebuttal first?
You already know Big Dog going first. Come on. Let me see the mic. Come on.
You want to sit?
Yeah, I see. You know what I'm saying? Let me see it.
You can sit.
Did you? Hold on. What, nigga? I got to grab it where I push the button?
No, you don't push.
I don't push the button. Okay. I completely disagree with Megan. Let me start saying that first. No. Let me say why. Because it's just here's the thing. Can you respect it? Yes. Is it admirable? Yes. Is that good that you're following your religious journey? Absolutely. I'm not entitled to stay on your journey. So let's look at the facts, okay? Megan said y'all started dating, okay? And y'all were having sex. Because that was the scenario first. Y'all were already having sex. And then then you're having sex, you're having your relationship, and then she wakes up one day, oh, babe, I just woke up one day, I found God. No more. I found God, and you know what? I'm going to stop having sex, but I still want you as my boyfriend, so we can just skip and hold hands and talk, and you pay for all my stuff. Cause I'm your girlfriend. But no but for you. No but for you. Delusional. Not realistic. What else is it called? False advertisement. Let me tell you what it is. You gonna tell me and then say it's childish. No, what's childish is that you were grown enough to bend over before, but now you're trying to throw God into it and act like you have morals now. No. Can't give you that. Disagree. Can't. No. No. Thank you.
Okay, you want to talk?
Wow. I don't know what to say to that. Well, first of all, I love the energy. You're a wild nigga, bro.
That's what I said.
You know, does anybody else have a rebuttal to it?
Me?
I'll say something too.
Yeah, all right. Let me.
Call me DU, but like personally, I feel like I see both sides. Like, I see why CJ would be mad about the no, but, and I see why the girl would be on the little religious walk. Personally, I believe as a nigga, that shit'd be hard to like wait till marriage to fuck a female. It's kind of crazy. It kind of push you to go cheat on them most times out of the scenarios. But I feel like the mature thing to do would be to, if the girl's if the girl's worth it, you will see it out type shit until she just push you away, and then you go back stepping, get back to the basics, and then go cheat and do what you gotta do. You know what I'm saying? But like, I feel like niggas got like three like different minds. Like, you think with your head, your heart, and your dick. So I think sometimes you'll think with your dick in that scenario, and you're gonna fuck on something different or go do something different type shit. It just depends though, type shit.
Very sweet, subtle, straight to the point. I like the three mentality point he made. I see you looking at the mic extra hard, nigga, like you got something to say.
Can I say something?
Let Megan rebuttal.
I got you. You can.
Can I see it?
Yeah, of course.
Okay. Let me go back. So, basically, your whole entire point was what? You feel like, what's your whole entire basis? You feel like it's not...
We can sit next to each other. We can talk.
Okay. Okay. So, basically, put together your point again.
I'm gonna say it again. So basically, it's like, we've been having sex.
Okay.
We've been doing this. We've been doing the relationship like that.
Okay.
And then you say one day, I'm going to take sex completely out the relationship.
Okay.
Hold up. And then you're saying, but everything else, I want to stay the same. I still want you. I still want the same dates. I still want the same benefits. I still want everything in a relationship, just nothing sexual. Okay. And I feel like that's false advertisement, because you didn't sign up for a woman to not have sex. And the fact is, even if you like this girl, like, let's just be real, we have needs. How you gonna cut me off from supply that I was already on for months?
Okay, here's my thing. I don't disagree with you all the way. As a guy, I can see how guys, they have like money. I said as a guy.
She said she can see
like
as a guy.
as a guy. I could see it like from your perspective, in the sense of just like, because I feel like in general, I'm not gonna say all men, but I feel like the majority of the men have more of like this need for sex from a woman. Yes. Okay, so I get that, and I get why you would say it's false advertisement. From a perspective, because this girl been hoeing and fucking and sucking and slutting.
Brother, what is that?
Oh, sorry.
You good.
Okay, she's been doing all this for like the longest time, and now all of a sudden, now she just want to come to you and be like, yo, like, I'm not trying to be on that anymore.
Right.
But, like I said from the beginning, my whole entire point was that this is a conscious walk that you knew she's been on off rip. It's not like she just claims God one day. You been knew she was on this Jesus walk. It wasn't like one day she just came out of nowhere and just said, yo, like, God is just my priority now, and this is what I want to do, and I just want to stop having sex with you. My point is that I feel like if you do decide to leave her, though, I feel like that's more so like a thing like you just didn't like her enough to thug it out. Because if you liked her enough to thug it out, you would have stayed. And realistically, I feel like my whole entire point, like I was telling you earlier, is that, bro, you can't value a woman strictly off that and be like, okay, well, she still wants the same thing. She still wants you to pay for this and pay for that and pay for that and pay for this. You shouldn't. The amount that you spend on her should not be whether or not she's giving you coochie or not.
That's fair.
If you're going to spend the money, you should spend the money regardless, because you just like her. You genuinely care for her. Not because she putting out.
That's true. That. Very good points. Very good points.
Yeah.
Let me rebuttal. So, okay, so then Justice had actually pointed out a scenario off camera.
Why he snitching on me?
And he said, you know what? Listen. So, like, everybody, just think about it for a second. Let's say you're at a restaurant with your girl. Y'all been dating for a long time. Y'all been dating, kicking it, whatever. And you just tell her, you're at dinner. You're like, babe, I just got this awakening, and I just feel like I can't spend any money on you until we're married. Now, think about that, because the thing is, I think that sex is more important most majority of the time to men, because at the end of the day, I'm not saying men aren't getting sex. Obviously, men are getting sex, but the reality is more women have control over sex. They have the box. Most majority of the time, women are not getting turned down for sex. Let's just keep it real. Niggas getting turned down every day. So that's just what it is. Niggas get turned down every day. Okay? But one thing I think that women value is a man that provides. And I think that there's a lot of times women find that might be the main thing they're looking for. Not saying it's right, but that's one thing that they usually look for, a provider. So in that aspect, I'm also looking for a woman, and I like, you're looking for her essence, the sex, all that. You're looking for a woman. So I'm saying on the flip side of that, if you take the money away from them, they would feel the same exact way as the guy. If I'm spending money on you, if I'm taking you out on dates, if I'm buying things for you, if I'm getting your nails done, if I'm feeding you, you know what I'm saying, we doing trips together and it's on my expense. If I just woke up one day and I said, you know what, I'm going to focus on my bank account and we can just pay everything separately, and, you know, money's just not going to be a thing in our relationship until I put a ring on it. Is that fair? You can respect it because, you know, that's his money. You don't respect it. You gonna like it? You gonna deal with it, or you gonna go to somebody who's gonna spend that bag? I digress.
Okay. Here's my thing though, is that this is my whole entire point. This is what I'm getting back to at the end of the day. If she liked you enough, she would. This is how I feel like for both sides. If that girl likes you enough, she's going to. And like I said earlier, like I said to you before, I said it's respectable. And I said, realistically, I get that. Like, if a guy came to me and I really liked him and he told me, look, like, Megan, like, I'm really trying to get it together for, like, when we get married. Like, I really don't, like, have it right now. For whatever reason, he's just trying to save it, whatever he's trying to do. And he told me, when we get married, though, I'm ready to spend that bread on you, whatever. And it's 100% guarantee I'm knowing. I can wait. I can dug it. Especially if I know this is a guy that I really, really want. Because like I said, I feel like it's really hard. I don't know about for you personally, but for me, I don't like everyone. The same way is you probably don't like every girl that you come in contact with. Exactly. So when you find a girl you genuinely actually like and you can see longevity with her, what's the issue in waiting? Is the coochie that deep?
Pause.
No, but it's not. It's not that.
Like, is it that?
It's not that it's that deep, but it's just like, it's the fact that that's not what I necessarily signed up for. Maybe I'm looking for a sexual partner. Maybe I'm not as maybe I'm not as spiritual as you. So just because so listen. So I'm saying, if it's your journey, I can respect your journey, but you can't make somebody follow your journey. If I lock in with you and you say that, and I'm just like, you know what, this is the woman I'm gonna marry, it doesn't matter, I can wait. I respect it. That's cool. That's you, dog. But in general, I think that's just unrealistic, that you're just gonna wake up one day and I've been hitting, and then you're just gonna say, you know what, no more till marriage. And then it's like, at that point, like, obviously I'm gonna have the urge. Obviously I'm gonna want to do stuff. Obviously you're gonna want to do stuff. So it's like, then you're just saying like, oh well, you know, we're just not gonna do anything. What do you think's gonna happen? You think that person's just gonna be happy with you, or I'm gonna be pent up like a rocket and someone try to make me blast off?
No,
that's what's gonna happen.
Diddy. What is this?
That's all I'm saying.
Hey, no Diddy.
No Diddy. Don't give me. How was that Diddy? How was that Diddy? I'm saying a woman go like, oh my fault. I should say woman. The point is no Diddy though. No Diddy. But the point I was trying to make. Yeah, my fault. No Diddy. But point is, I'm just saying, like, I didn't go to Sam's Club to get a sample. I went to go buy the whole package. And if you're trying to take away the package after I bought it, that makes no sense.
What is this nigga
I didn't buy,
about?
or if I open up the box and I'm looking for honey buns, and then you leave, and then I open up the box and it's Nutty Buddies. Like, that's not what I bought. That's false advertisement. That's what it is.
So basically, you telling me what you looking for is a slut.
No,
You're looking
no
for
sluts.
You're looking for
Women who will do slut
wanna-
behavior. Yes. But that's not necessarily.
Not a crackhead, but someone who's smoked crack.
Obviously, I'm chatting, but like you gotta understand. I think that's reasonable. Like, it's unreal.
Okay, but you know what's so crazy though? Is that you'll say this, but then you be the same one talking about you want to talk about somebody who's gonna maintain themselves as a mother to their children.
Yeah, I said privately. I'm not saying this. I'm not fucking her in public. I'm slutting her out in private. In the bedroom, in our bedroom.
Okay, but here's what I was saying though, like earlier, is that I feel like
you don't think
the
your mom
issue.
does gross stuff?
Okay, buddy.
Let's just be real. I'm saying keep your gross stuff in your house. That's what I'm saying.
Okay, earlier.
Come on now, bro.
Yeah, like.
Okay, earlier we had said though, I think we kind of both agreed that you know that you can't go wrong in following God's will for you.
Okay, that's true. I agree with that.
So if you know that
But
and
that's
she
her-
knows that,
But that's her journey. That's just
that is her journey. Okay, well, realistically, if that's her journey, okay, ideally though, that's what I'm saying. Like, if you do really care for her, guys can go do that journey together.
His face.
You guys can go to that journey together. And realistically, she really shouldn't be with somebody who's unequally yoked with her anyways.
I agree, but that's what I'm saying. So either y'all go separate ways, or he might stay. But the chances of him cheating
if
is going
there
up
was
astronomically.
And that's why I feel like, but that's why I do feel like a relationship is more than just feelings, though. It's more than just love.
Absolutely, but
and this is one of the main reasons why it is more than just love. Because in a situation like this, where a guy and a girl like in a relationship, and she says, "I don't want to have sex with you anymore," and you no longer want to like take her seriously, you no longer be with her, or be loyal to her because of that. That's maturity. That's respect. That's a lot of things.
I agree, but I'm the same.
That you clearly wouldn't have if you're deciding to leave.
On the same flip side, if it goes back to like, that's not who. What happened? You can just leave. I can just leave right here. Okay. But then on the flip side, it goes back to that's not what I signed up for. If I'm looking, because like I think we all agreed. Where do you rank? Hold on.
So if you go broke and she leaves, is that fair?
No.
That's
it's not fair, but that's
for.
what life is.
Imagine if you go broke and she leaves.
Obviously, I want a ride or die, but I'm saying the reality of it. But in the reality of it, what are the chances that, I mean, isn't it like 50% divorce? Most of the time, it's probably what's going on, bro. Look, what you're saying works in theory. If this was a perfect world, it's not a perfect world, I'm saying. So, if it was a perfect world, we'd all be virgins till marriage. We wouldn't touch each other. We'd be like, yuck, sex. No one does that. We don't do that. We like sex over here.
Shit whack.
You know what I'm saying? Like, we would be like, gross. And we holding hands and singing. No one does that. That's not how life works. In reality, people have sex. It's a sex. Like, everything sells off of sex in this world. Sex is, and in a relationship, say what you want to say, most of the time, sex is in the top 3. Top 3 most important things. If you're taking out one of the big 3, what the fuck do you like? We just talking.
It's big me.
Shut up. Chatting. I'm just saying, you take out one of the big 3, then you got 2 left. Then you got 2 left, if depending on how you rank it.
I see.
I'm just saying, and that's a big point, and that's a big point in somebody else for a relationship. Like at that point, he's gonna be like, "What the fuck am I doing all this extra shit for?" And then I'm not getting what I'm necessarily wanting out of this relationship.
And that goes back to my point, and what I'm telling you though is that like you can't say, "What am I doing all this for?" Because that means your whole entire value of her is strictly whether she's willing to put out or not.
It's not the only value, but
so
sex is important.
Why do you keep saying that? What are you here for?
I mean, if there's no sex in a relationship, I'm pretty sure majority of those relationships, unless they're both on the equal yoke of saying that they're trying to be, what's it called? Like, what's the word when they're trying to retain for sex? I can't think of it. What the hell is it called? Abstinence. Yeah, abstinence. When they're both trying to do that, like, what's it called? It's like if they're both trying to do that, that's fine. But if one of them signs up and wants to do that, and the other one doesn't, then isn't that like kind of selfish that you decided to do that without your partner wanting to do that? And then on the flip side of that, it's like why? Like Why would I want to stay with somebody that's making drastic changes in the relationship without talking to me about it first? And it's just making strictly decisions about it. If she's talking to me about it and she still makes that decision, then we can go our separate ways, or I can respect it and deal with it.
Realistically, though, if this is a girl who's been on her walk with God and this is her journey, you don't come first. God comes first. So if that's the case, then that type of decision she doesn't necessarily have to take up with you first. She should have made the decision. Come to you.
That's fine. Then she can date God.
What?
Oh yeah, this nigga
That's
crazy.
what it is. No, I'm being real. I'm being
Next
real.
topic.
No, I didn't.
Next topic.
I invalidated God.
Next
No,
topic.
that's cap.
Next topic.
I'm wearing the Jesus piece. What the fuck? I'm a Christian. Like, what are we talking about? Like, no, I'm not invalidating
Next
God. But at the end of the day, hold on, first
topic.
even in the Bible, when Mary popped up pregnant, Joseph left. Like, we're forgetting that part. Joseph left, and then God talked. No, that's what happened. She came home pregnant. Joseph left, then God talked to her, and then he came back.
Hold on.
Isn't that what happened in the Bible?
No.
What happened?
He did not leave her.
He was about to. He was about
It was
to.
the same.
Actually,
Oh, he was about to leave her. My fucking bad.
No,
he was
didn't.
going
Actually,
to leave her.
I'm gonna.
He just didn't.
I took notes.
Oh, my
on this,
bad.
Actually,
I just said that.
He didn't actually.
He was thinking about leaving her. He said it in the Bible. And then God talked to Joseph. That's what happened.
He came to him in a dream.
Talk to the nigga. I just said that, didn't I?
But actually, no. Because realistically, a lot of guys would have left and gone to other people. He actually protected her. If you go back and you read your Bible, he didn't go back to other people.
He was definitely pressed that she was pregnant, and God had to talk to her.
I feel like you're projecting how you would have felt onto him, because in the Bible, that is not what he says happened.
He was literally pissed. I'm about to pull this shit up. No way. Please. I don't know what your Bible says.
Next topic. I don't think we have to keep going on this.
Respect your journey, but find somebody who's equally yoked with you in God.
Okay,
don't
so we
try
agree.
to force, but don't try to force that on somebody else. If I'm not that spiritual, if I'm not into that, just because you,
but realistically,
I can respect your journey, but that doesn't mean I have to go on this journey with you.
I agree.
That's all I'm saying.
I do.
So don't take
that's
what I'm saying. So you can say, God told me that. Well, shit. God didn't talk to me. I ain't get the damn memo. So what the hell? Like, I'm still gonna be horny and shit, but you gonna be cool because God on you. God got
Behind you.
And they're like, what? That's fine. That's your journey. I can respect that. That don't mean I gotta either stay loyal, stay with you, or cool.
That's the oven, nigga.
That's all I'm saying. A good person would. I'm just saying.
I think we're on the same page though.
We're on the same page completely. I'm just saying, in general, it's just. Look, believe what you want to believe in. I'm just saying at the same time, I'm pretty sure if you do that, a lot of guys are going to feel like they've been hoodwinked. I'm just being real with you. They're going to be like, damn, like we've been having sex and we've been good. And then all of a sudden you say you don't want to have sex. Maybe we've had conversations.
Would you have preferred if y'all would have never had sex to begin with and she just told you up front?
If you were upfront about it, then I know what you're about, and I think that's real.
Would you have preferred if y'all would have never had sex to begin with, and then she came to you and was just like, bro, like, I'm not on that? Huh?
But that's what I'm saying. You would have ghosted it, so I wouldn't even waste your time. Why are you trying to change it now? Ghost it and find somebody who's cool with your journey.
Next topic.
Whew. That's a tough conversation to have. I want to thank CJ and all his friends for coming to my channel and film a very, very heated and passionate conversation. Part 2 is coming out very soon. I still have some things to fix out on that, edit out, whatnot. But I will be dropping that soon. There was a part 2 to this debate. I want everybody to see it. It's just as good as the first one. It has more characters in it. And it's very enjoyable. I want you to like, comment, and subscribe. Hit that notification button so you get all the alerts from my new videos. I will be dropping more soon. Thank you. Have a great day.